Hey, how you doing? David Taub here with Epic Guitar Instruction. Hope all is going well, and I hope your guitar and musical journeys are going famously. Today you're going to learn the song Numb by Linkin Park from their second studio album in 2003. And keep in mind with this song, there's a lot of instrumentation on the original recording. There's keyboards, there's guitar, there's the DJ playing, right? Bass, drums. So there's a lot going on. So in the original version, the guitar is very sparse. He's just throwing in like these big power chords that kind of sit in the back and fill up, right? So we're going to have to make some adjustments on an acoustic because we can't do that solo acoustic because it would sound too empty with none of that other instrumentation. So here's what we're going to do. Originally, the song is recorded in drop D tuning. The low E is down to a whole step to D, and then all the other strings are down a half a step. So it's like drop D down a half a step. We're going to do it a little different. If I did do it that way, then you'd have to play a lot of bar chords, and it wouldn't be as full, open, and ringy as nice as we want it on acoustic. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do it in standard tuning. Go ahead, tune your guitar. Standard tuning, low to high, E, A, D, G, B, and E, and we're going to capo it up at the second fret. So you can go ahead and practice along with the original recording. So here's the chords you're going to need to play this song. And keep in mind, I'm going to give you the chord voicings or the shapes. So it's the chords in relationship to the capo because we got that capoed up at the second fret, right? So play an E minor shape. You also need C shape, G, D shape. You can get your thumb over the top and play D over F sharp, playing that second fret on that low E string. That would be good for that one part. D over F sharp, and then a B fifth chord. Or you could play the B minor. You could play the full bar chord, but if not, just the B fifth is fine. And if you could do me a favor before we get rocking, please subscribe to the channel. Subscribing to the channel really helps us to keep bringing the content, as well as then you'll be notified when we have new lessons posted. Leave a comment below, please. Let us know what lessons you'd like to see coming up. And if you like the video, please click the like button, give it a thumbs up, share it, tell your friends about it, and thank you so much for your support. So the song starts with that single note line that's played with a slightly distorted electric guitar but a fast tremolo effect on it. Let me play it for you and then I'll explain the notes. And you don't necessarily have to play this part. I'll just include it. You could just start off strumming if you want, but let me show you the part I mean. It sounds like this. And then it goes right into it. I'm playing at the 14th fret on the B string to the 17th fret back to the 14th fret. Then 14th fret on the high E. 17 high E, 16 high E. So that first phrase. Then repeat 14, 17, 14 on the B again. But this time, then go right to that 17th fret on the high E, to the 16th fret on the high E, 17th fret on the B. So together you have this. And then the last one you could do just 14, 17, 14 on the B. And then we're going to go into the chords. Okay, so the rest of the intro we're going to strum. And we'll use a few different strum patterns for this song, just for some variation. It's basically the same progression throughout most of the whole song. So now the strumming part for the intro. Into verse 1. Don't know what you're expecting. So that strum pattern I'm using for the intro, and we're going to use this for the chorus too. Down, down, up, up, down. Okay, so E minor, C, G. Now on the D, you're just going to do the down, down, up, up, and then one down on the G. So D, down, down, up, up, G, down, and then right to E minor, because I'm tired, that's what goes into verse 1. So there's two verses in the song. There's a little variation in verse 2, but it's pretty much the same. So let me play verse 1 for you. It'll sound like this. chorus, I've become so numb. We're changing the strum pattern for a little variation. It's similar to what we did in the intro. You're just going to do that down, down, up, down, up. We're going to add the up on the end. Down, down, up, down, up. And if you're having trouble making some of these chord changes in time with the strumming patterns, you know, I could really help you with that. So much about good, clean, efficient chord changing is your fret hand technique. Tell you what, I'll send you a killer video lesson I have. It's extended play. It's not on YouTube. Just click on that link in the YouTube description box below. I'll send you my video lesson with my essential chord changing tips and techniques. It's loaded with exercises. It's killer. And I'll also pair it with my beginner ebook, which has more chord charts in it, more exercises, more lessons. So it's a great 1-2 punch. I'll send them both to you for free. Just click on that link below. So the chorus, I've become so numb I could feel you there, right? Build up to that. That's where the dynamic is, kind of quieter in the verses. Plays the chorus 3 times. They're basically the same. I'll show you the little variation. And it's the same progression. It's E minor, C, G, and D. 2 times for the first chorus. Just play that twice. And we're going to use that down, down, up, down. The strum pattern we did like in the intro, right? Because we want to mix it up. Let me play the chorus for you. It'll sound like this. Can't you see that shit? Right into verse 2. So that chorus is the same, you know, 1 measure per chord. I've become so numb, I can feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. Becoming this, all I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. Can't you tell that into verse 2? Now verse 2 is the same as verse 1, except there's one change. He adds a line to it. And every second I waste is more than I can take. All right, and that line he's adding is E minor, G, and D. Okay, and on the G, down, down, up, D, down, up. Okay, because that builds into the chorus again. 5, right? You heard me do that extra line there, E minor, G, D. I've become so numb, it comes right into the second chorus. Now chorus 2 is pretty much the same as chorus 1, E minor, C, G, D twice. The only thing is he adds a C chord on the end of it because he's going to build up into a bridge section. And you could use the down, down, up, down strum pattern again. We could change it down, down, up, down, just for a little variation. I've become so numb, I can feel you there. Tired, so much more. Where? This, do, more like me, less like you. And I know. All right, now we're into the bridge section. All right, the bridge section, it's a little tricky, but you could do it. The chords in the bridge section, and I know D, I may end is E minor, up, D over F sharp. Now, if you can't get your thumb over, just play the D chord. That's fine. If you can, do the D over F sharp, and up, falling. So that fall is G, and then you go to that B minor or B fifth chord, whatever you could play, falling to C. But I know D. You were just like me with someone disappointing you. You hold the B minor or B fifth chord. You hold that. I'll show you the strum pattern. Let me play it. And I know I may end up failing too, but I know you were just into the final chorus. All right, so you could use either strum pattern, down, down, up, down. If we use that one, you're going to do that pattern on the D, and I know. Now, 1 hit E minor, 1 hit D over F sharp, 1 downstroke, 1 down for G, 1 down for B minor, and then C, you pick up the strum again, down, down, up, down, D, strum again, down, down, up, down, and B minor, down, down, up, down, again, twice, down, down, up, down, and then I build it 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and getting a little louder now because it goes into that last chorus, big crescendo, right? So that's just straight eighth notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And in that last chorus, it's just the same as the first chorus, basically. You're just doing E minor, C, G, D, but you're playing that 4 times. And then the last time, which we'll call the outro, you could just do, because back to quiet. And you end it on your D. All right, so let's do a little play along. The toughest part you might have is that bridge section. So I'll tell you what, I'll take it from verse 2, and I'll play verse 2 into chorus 2, into the bridge, and then I'll just start the last chorus. And you could play along. And again, because with the way I have this set up and arranged, you could play along with the record too. It's the same tuning. So from that verse 2, which starts off, "Can't you see that you're smothering me?" Fun song that transcribes well for solo acoustic guitar, right? Enjoy it, add it to your song catalogs, have fun with it, put your own spin on it. Remember, subscribe to the channel. It's really important because that helps us to keep bringing the content, as well as then you'll be notified when we have new lessons up, and I got a lot of killer lessons coming. I'm stoked, so stay tuned for those. Also, click on that link in the YouTube description box below. I'll send you my free video lesson on essential chord changing techniques, tips, exercises. It's paired with an ebook. It's awesome. Also, if you get a second, check out my new record with my original band Mind Cell. We're based out of San Diego, California. It's a slammin' record. I think it's some of the best music I've ever written. I'll put links to that below. It's streaming on all the channels. Check it out. Let me know how you like it. And let me know if you have any questions, like on the gear I use, the songs, or the studio recording, the techniques, whatever. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for checking out this lesson and for your support over the years and years. So appreciated. Keep up all that hard work on those guitars. And remember, your guitar playing is an evolution. So enjoy the journey. Take care. See you in the next lesson, and rock on.